Hello, we're
Hey,
back. We've got more
yeah,
Minecraft. Richard's updating his computer.
yeah,
On your perspective right now?
Yeah, it's on mine.
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see.
Fully. I thought I'd be fine, but then my queue started to crash, and then need to update.
Yeah, he's just doing Windows things.
Yeah,
Hunter's trying to sort through our stuff. We don't have Taylor today, and I'm gonna attempt to finish off Taylor's mob dropper. There's not much left to do, really. It's just replacing the floor with cursed dirt and getting the items actually transported into the computer.
Okay, gotcha.
and the best part about core store.
Yeah.
The best part about core store, you only need to put down one, and it'll spread over time. Tell you have a limited spread, but then you put down more core store.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The only real thing is, I'm not sure how to hook up that chest system that he made into the computer.
Oh boy.
Like, I understand how to take from inventories now. But will that actually work is my question. Now, there's only one way to find out. But
Mess around, and hope it don't break.
yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Not gonna lie, that's kind of my whole plan. Let's see, for that we're gonna need some... Actually, I could just do a bunch of really painful props. Not props, pipes. There. I could do some crazy pipe work so I could get it all into one chest and then pull from that one chest into everything else. But that seems like a lot of effort for maybe not much. Actually, not much at all. I'm still gonna need the hoppers. Alright. So do I have enough iron to do that? Maybe. Got to see. Either way, a bunch of stuff's been going on since we've last had a stream. I can say, though, that I've been fucking playing the new expansion for Hearthstone that literally came out today. I've been playing a lot of it. I've been having a time. Wait, that's 8. Oh, there's too many of these.
Okay, now I'm done with the metal, but like raw minerals chest, I guess.
Alrighty.
And is that water again? It's gotta fuel that again. Flip. 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 All out.
Instead of doing math, I'm just gonna wing it until I get the result I want. It's the far more effective method.
I think that there've been interesting development.
What happened?
In actual medical science. Apparently, they decided to do a procedural that all they had done before. They decided to do on instead slightly different circumstances. You see, recently, an international group of doctors got together and performed a surgery on conjoined twins.
Yes.
Now, the conjoined twins were connected by the head. Their brains and blood vessels were intermixed.
Wait,
and
so I have to just see if I could get some clarification here. Are you saying that there was like 2 merged brains?
Very much.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and the doctor had been training for quite a while to actually do that procedure. The conjoined twins were from Brazil, if I remember correctly, and they came to the United Kingdoms, and after the surgery was performed to separate them, and it actually was successful, which is actually the most surprising part. It took around 27 hours of straight surgery to do so. Well, a variant point for some said 27, some said 33. But it took a long time. But it would at least see that. now just seeing what happened now, they can't really tell if they'll have long-term effect, if they'll be okay, if their brain will be fully at the actual standard capacity of functionality of that they expect. There could be dozens of things that could happen with this, and they really don't know.
Fuck.
Good job, Noah.
I can actually say that that is a very impressive thing that they've done there.
Yeah.
As
I think
the idea of separating brains, man. That stuff is so easy to break. The brain, that is. That's a hard work done. What the hell is this thing? It's an owl. So I say props to these guys for that.
yeah. Yeah, correctly. It was the conjoined twins were 3-year-old, and interesting enough, apparently 5% of all conjoined twins are conjoined by the head. Now, depending on what happens, for them, they're a pair of conjoined twins that are gold that can actually say they're able to see through each other's eyes, and it might actually taste what each other is tasting because their brains are so interlinked. At the same time, hard to actually verify this, and well, conjoined twins are a whole ballpark of their own.
That's one way of saying it. It's not exactly the most common thing, and it's not exactly ethical to study people nowadays.
Yeah. Maybe things like this are very potentially dangerous due to the patients. On one hand, depending on how they are conjoined, they really may not be able to function for the rest of their life. If in good scenario they are able to function, although with a lot of difficulty. In bad situations they are completely unable to function.
There we go.
And they could actually help a lot of people. Possibly. At the same time, well, they're a very delicate thing.
That's for
Maybe
sure.
medical science is not the best at making steady progress, or even actual progress in a lot of situations. A lot of times, when they do make progress, well, it's hard to say if it actually is forward progress, or just nothing, actually.
Horizontal progress.
My
Yeah.
favorite kind of progress. It's most of the progress I make, at least. Fuck.
I bet because it's so hard to, do a lot of things. Remember, like, a lot of times, the best they have are actual brain dead patients, with even then it's hard to actually get permission to actually, to operate on them.
Man, I can tell you now, the majority of this stuff where they're trying to discover things about the brain, they're kind of limited to people who are already hooked up to these sorts of things for treatment, which are, not the most common. Dead people, which have volunteered, which are also not very common. Or, and this is probably the most likely thing, crazy people who decide to commit massive levels of ethical violations.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you're not getting any research done on organs, or even the brain.
Yeah. I mean, last month, the doctor transplanted pig heart into 2 brain dead patients to actually test out how it works and see if there are any oversight or anything they need to improve upon.
The
And
answer's
apparently,
probably not.
apparently for 3 days straight they did work. Unfortunately, they had to do some small adjustments during the time to actually, make sure that the human body could function with it even at that low level. And apparently, only one. There have been one heart transplant play with a living patient who survived for 2 months before he had a horrible heart failure.
Yeah, you're talking about that old guy, aren't you?
He was 57, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a very interesting thing that they are doing. They can have a lot of good implications and good things, but
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta risk Skynet to get some basic computer tech. Sometimes you gotta torture and kill a large quantity of people to get some, you know, fun biomed tech.
I mean that's the plot to pretty every like science horror novel. How do we fit the really hard like issue? I have an idea. Break every code of ethics there is to find these solutions. This one.
That's right. And for some strange reason, this choice is always the worst one in the long term.
Yeah. And maybe even if you actually do stuff like a lot of ethics to do research, it may not pan out. And it may be so niche or specific that it won't work. On one hand, you might have discovered exactly how to make animals into human, i.e. Dr. Moreau. At the same time, is that really worthwhile for how much it takes, how long it actually you need to do for every small aspect that needs to be maintained? Is it really worth it for that kind of thing?
Turning animals to
Clearly.
humans?
Well, humanoids.
Oh
Ever
no.
read the I Am Dr. Moreau?
I don't know about this, but just from what you said of turning animals into humanoids, I'm telling you now, dude, the amount of funding that would go into that, the amount of people who would be willing to break an unlimited amount of laws to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's not too hard to guarantee the funding and the law breaking necessary if you promise such a thing.
Yeah. The idea of the island of Dr. Moreau, with a few spoilers, basically, an older doctor had retired to the really obscure island, and protagonist, who, well, technically the protagonist in this case, the book starts off with the guy's, well, grandson reading his diary and what he had talked about, what is happening, why it is. And in it, he swept overboard his ship with only his diary and his clothes from her, and then found by Dr. Moreau, who saved him at sea. He traveled with Dr. Moreau on the boat for a while before finding that, oh hey, I want to come with you, do you research? I'm also a doctor. They'll go to Dr. Moreau's island, and he find that it's really weird. All the people there are walking really weirdly. A lot of them have weird builds, and he don't really like it. But he still finds Dr. Moreau, well, actually interesting about what he talks about those days. And fairly soon, he finds out that the people he's been seeing walking around are the animals heavily modified. Some with genetic strain from other animals, some with horrible bone breaking and wad placed to make sure their limbs are proper for humans, horrible voice modifications to make them able to speak, and really horrific testing on these animals, all in order to make them more humanoid. And he succeeds in a sense. He actually had the entire city of humanoid beings who are well animals and follow a code of law where he laid down. And they're all well and good before the animals start revolting to their instincts and kill the Dr. Moreau, an assistant he had, and only protagonist managed to stay away and survive, mainly because he already knew a lot of things were gonna happen, like a lot of the murder happening. So, in the end, he managed to get away while everyone else dies, the animals all go fail, kill each other, and, well, in the end, he failed because he can't turn two animals into true humans.
Alrighty. I'll be honest, that's not the sort of story I was expecting to hear.
Really?
But I'll be honest, that's probably the most reasonable thing that you could have gotten out of this. I was thinking it was going to be more of a psychopathic wish fulfillment and less of just crazy person being extremely crazy.
Valid.
Yeah. That's something like, oh, I lost my dog, like my wife is dead, my children are dead, and my only companion throughout this whole time has been my dog, and I want him to be a human dog.
Yeah.
Something like that kind of crazy, not that whole thing.
Yeah, the idea Mo had was, animals are very close to humans. They have a lot of the same biology. They have a lot of the same things, just different. And when he tried to do a lot of tests, well, he was shunned and exiled from the college and universities where he tried working at. So
Understandable.
then he had no one left to go to, and everyone thought him as a quack doctor. Well, he decided he was going to do it himself. He was still fairly wealthy from all his years and insanely good work.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Wait, really?
Just this guy, period, seems to just be kind of crazy.
Yeah. Interesting. Some people consider it a horror novel. Other people consider it not a horror novel. Some people consider it old-timey horror with tiny habits considered different. Some people consider it not to be horror at all.
Oh, I mean, isn't that like the way you define psychological horror? Is just seeing into the mind of someone who's truly insane?
I mean, true.
Or do I just not grasp that concept too well?
I mean,
I'm thinking this
I
just
guess
sounds like a, I forget what it's called, but the one Lovecraftian story.
You see,
Which
this
is
is
we
where
talked
somebody
about
would
this.
make a joke of a Steven Seagal book. Fuck,
Stephen
sure, let's
King.
go with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Richard, you talked about the book a bit ago. Maybe a couple streams ago, maybe off stream, I forget. But the one with, I don't know, with the guy finding out he's a fish person.
Oh yeah, Innsmouth. The Shadow of Innsmouth.
Smith.
A very well-known one, funny enough. That, well, tell a lot of people know a lot about, but also a lot of people know pretty much nothing about.
Weird.
Yeah. But apparently, correctly, the story was the fish wife of the mayor had a child, and the child was actually secretly, well, the main character's grandmother, who had ascended kind of back into the ocean to be herself become a fish person. And one of the main plot points that his uncle killed himself before he could become a fish person. Be he hated it and hated the idea, and there's some weird immortality just whole stick to it all. I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, maybe it's delved into a whole mess, whole mess, big chaos.
Today's really been this kind of day where there's a lot of things being said that have such different meanings nowadays. Like saying that his fish wife. I'm really thinking of just an actual flat-out fish, man.
I mean,
I'm
humanoid
thinking this
fish,
guy's
but
like a
yeah.
peak pervert here. Ice. I want to know how to make ice. That's my goal.
And on my end, I still have to figure out what's going on. I still need to update some things apparently. But the overall update didn't fix my problem. I need to find what specifically I need to update.
I mean, what's the full problem?
Apparently, one of my drivers specifically is a problem. We need the update, software update.
Well,
The
I can't
Minecraft
say I know
demanded.
which one it is. Does it at least
Yeah.
tell you which driver, or is it just saying the good old-fashioned one of them's a problem?
Yeah, the driver is the issue.
Well, you
But
terrified me
it
there.
can't run Minecraft without that driver fully updated, apparently.
Do you just need to re-download it? Because that could be the problem.
And we download what?
The driver that's fucked up.
I mean, probably a lot of my computer actually, well, will actually respond, but it kind of refuted and do a lot of things at the moment. And they clear around the screen, but more functionality things that aren't really working. Wait, there it is. I actually. Oh gosh. A lot of things that refuse to work on their own, I had to do other things in order to make other things work. They're like a puzzle now. They're like a puzzle game. In order to open this file, you need to open these other three and find this. Just.
You like puzzle games though, right? You employed
Yeah.
playing The Witness and Q blocks? Is that the fucking game?
What?
Cube. It's just Cube, not Q blocks.
Hello.
I'm thinking of every game that's a puzzle game. That's really it. That's the limit of my knowledge of puzzle games right there.
I played a couple puzzle games, but no, that. Ah, boy, they made me more confused. They said that the driver already fully updated.
Well, you could always try again.
Yeah.
Run it in administration mode, see if Windows decides to change its mind. Drum. Block.
No, all the medals and stuff are in this one right here.
Yeah. I'm just, what's the fucking thing called?
What?
Grabbling, the things to upgrade the funnel. Because we just got an ender pearl from that, enderman that was playing around in the street.
I got some ender pearls earlier, an ender pearl earlier from different enderman.
Oh, we got everything we need, so we can upgrade the funnel now.
Cool.
I'll wait till it runs out of lava. I'm sure you'll just tell me when that happens and not forget this whole conversation. Right?
I promise to try.
Great. That's all I need. Industrialization. Are we gonna need a separate island to industrialize, or do we have the ability to get enough slate bricks to just make this whole thing a giant growing industrial underground? That's what I would like. I'd like this to be an industrial underground. Even though there's this little nature preserve and for some reason or another a mob reserve still.
Just having fun doing the most menial of tasks.
Well, some people enjoy it.
Oh my gosh. So I found that I have more updates for my computer. A lot of random updates.
No.
And also, I found that apparently part of the issue, it might be searching for a driver that doesn't exist in my computer. See, it needs, okay. So after the update, I'm gonna try again in Minecraft and turn off that sound that trying to use that.
I think it's your only option, man. But we have builders once. I don't need to do this.
Oh.
There.
Reverse. Damn it, me.
I can say this. If it works, it'll be great.
Yes.
How the
The
hell
best
does
part
this
is
work?
I would stop the update if I could, to see if anything else. Problem, the Windows don't allow me to stop updates. I have to go through it.
This is not the build wand I thought.
What do you think it was?
I thought it would let me place a ton of blocks at once. This allows me to place blocks in ways that Minecraft doesn't allow normally.
What?
It's like you could place blocks vertically. Stuff like that.
Oh.
Where's the wand? So when you just look at the kiln
Oh,
while
it's one
holding
of
that,
those.
you'll see what I mean.
Oh. You need to skip steps.
Yeah, you can place blocks in odd fashions.
Oh wait, I get it now.
Yeah, it's not a
Okay.
build wand like I thought. Do we have one?
This is cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
We should in one of the main chests.
That apparently could place up to 9 blocks at once. But how do I
Maybe that
actually change it?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna get me to go crazy.
Imagine that I'd build one.
Yes, these are apparently the only type of build ones here. Wait.
Oh my god, that badness.
Okay, I think I get how this works.
So up to 9 away.
This is interesting.
That is madness.
Sparta.
You know what? How do you craft this? This is pretty useful, even if it's really weird.
There's a plus
So you
check.
crafted one real
cheap.
early.
It's super cheap. Just 2
Oh, it's
sticks
like
and a stone.
Wait, why do I have an iron wand?
I imagine it's 2 sticks and an iron. Like a spear.
Yeah.
Did you give this to me?
Yeah.
Nope.
A spear is 4 sticks and iron. But you need 2 long sticks.
Trapdoors.
You know what? This is useful. But I gotta say, it's really weird. I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah, in concept, this makes it a lot easier to build.
But in execution...
I'm not used to it at all.
By the end of this actual world mod hat you will be.
No, honestly, it's useful enough where I'm willing to learn it. Gonna need so much more deep slate. Luckily, we have 3 of these things working to make more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it. We need to expand this. It needs to be bigger. Add another couple gold funnels or something. Alright, are you out?
I mean,
What?
Almost out.
Maybe.
I don't think that actually be very hard to do.
No, it's considerably easier every time we make a new gold funnel to make more gold funnels.
Yeah. The iron funnel.
Oh wait, you're just starting to build over here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just beginning construction that way.
Okay.
I remember the nightmare that would make the iron funnel at first.
Yep. The first one's the worst. After that, it just keeps getting better.
First is worst, second is best. Third has a hair.
I think 89th is best.
Why?
There we go.
That way you can get it instantly.
Bam. And it's all hooked up and proper, because this thing is supposed to only generate blocks. So we got 4 gold funnels now, guys.
Oh, I'd have to fuel that now?
Yeah, that's like 20% more shit than last time.
I want to feel like old man now. Back in my day, I had to work for 3 streams to get that iron.
And it's true. Back in your day, you really did need 3 streams to get any amount of iron to make a single iron funnel so that we could do something else.
Yep, just creating block towers and then breaking it with a hammer, then creating another block tower to break that with a hammer.
Had the whole village working on it with you.
Yep, just to get more cobble so I can break it down to get more. Just.
Yeah, at this point, I hope I'm in a paradox where the funnels create enough cobble to make it the lava to fuel themselves. I hope.
They do. I'm pretty sure.
You don't need to actually, well, do that.
Yeah.
I
Or set
mean,
up
I
for
could
that.
make it
That's pretty much
guaranteed.
what I've been doing all day. I've pretty much just been doing that all day, where I've just... That's why I moved the furnaces down here, so I could just immediately start smelting up all my different ores that I get from these funnels that I'm fueling.
You know, I was thinking, how many slabs have I used?
All of them.
Probably a lot by now.
Hundreds. Like, I'm currently watching that you, Noah, just creating deep slate bricks, and then, oh gosh.
Yup. There we go.
I feel so many inventory slabs.
That's functional. I want to expand this out that way a bit so that I could drag this machine out. We're gonna need breakers, and each one needs 3 diamonds, but
Was that empty?
we actually make this stuff pretty quickly, so it's fine. What's this? Andesite
What?
slabs. I'll worry about expanding this to look all the same later. For now, the magic that is this machine is great. And it's so cheap, I love it. Oh, wait, we're supposed to do both sides. There. There. No, it still spams me if I have it off. What if I...
Yeah.
You having fun?
I'm just trying to figure out how to keep this thing quiet.
Okay.
But otherwise, yes, I'm having a pretty nice time.
You know, Internet, talk about Lovecraft and his works.
What do you mean, how about?
Lovecraft,
No,
they think about it.
let's see.
He only made a lot.
Yep, he was
Like,
pretty much a old-timey shitposter.
yep, and from there, more people that added on, like there were no tomorrow. The King in Yellow. The King in Yellow was not part of the original. It was later part of an off branch that another random guy that did.
That, my friend, is the power of memes.
I mean, if I'm looking at the Knights of the Round enough, like, a lot of our throwing myths,
Galahad.
Galahad, Lancelot. And when Lancelot added, he was made to be a Mary Sue by a random French author.
I mean, Galahad is made
Yeah.
to be Mary Sue by a random author.
Yeah. And that same author also then made Lancelot not a Mary Sue, and tortured him because he hated Lancelot.
Everyone hates Lancelot.
Yeah, valid enough. He was written as a complete jerk. And so, interesting, just looking at that and how things have been tacked on. Especially now, since at this point, there's so much Lovecraftian mythos.
Yep.
And even things like, oh yeah, a lot of people know what the Necronomicon are doing this and that. And Lovecraft actually, like, made the whole myth of like, oh, who created Necronomicon and for what reason? Which feels weird, but he is being placed in an actual card for a lot of even modern actual ideas of, well, Paul.
You gotta be honest with this, at least. He did come up with, I say came up, I mean, he more popularized the best genre of horror nowadays, which is just not knowing what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, like that is one very good thing. The fear of the unknown is one that is very natural to a lot of people and can reach across many different aspects. For example, slashers, a lot of slashers what they did that you don't know why they come after you, what their powers are, how they are doing things. You don't know that they are.
There we go.
Like, he'd been a slasher for years. He had a lot of things about him. But I was thinking, like, how is he alive? You don't know.
He eats people's dreams and shit.
That's Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that's a
Was
slasher
it
film,
the
isn't
other
it?
one?
And in multiple parts, like a lot of ideas of, well, it's either horrible monster. Why does it exist? What is it doing? It doesn't need a reason. Like Jekyll and Hyde, that old-timey horror. And they're very clear to find we know why they are doing it, what is happening. None of Lovecraft stories have that. This thing had happened because it has.
Yeah.
A lot of greater force kind of idea. Maybe not a good greater force, maybe I think want to destroy all humanity. But a greater force nonetheless.
Man, I gotta say, something that I do dislike about modern horror is because of how much it's moved away from that more, you should be afraid of the things going on, it's all spooky, instead of, boom, you're scared for a second. Okay, we'll rewind and then
Action.
we'll have some stuff go on. And then another jump scare. Like, you very quickly become numb to it, and it's just random screams in a movie that doesn't really have a story. It's sad.
Yeah. It does help out in a lot of them. Like, good sound design can really improve the whole experience. Good actual, like, design, but at the same time, they rely on that too heavily in a lot of ways. In most slasher, you know exactly when something is hit. In most horror, you know exactly right before something happens. Be the musical cues. After a while, you can actually tell them apart easy. You can listen. You can watch a completely new horror movie, one never seen before, and wait, I don't know that cue, that kind of cue, how it going, what time I'm trying to actually emulate. Give me a few seconds. There it is. It becomes obvious in a sense, but
Yeah.
I feel like too many people, I feel like horror movies lean too far into, well, the cliches in a sense. The like actual music had to be a certain way before a jump scare. Like certain things must be such a way to wall building horror. It's the same thing I write in a lot of horror movies. The killer doesn't appear at the beginning, but then you build up to it.
I'm gonna take a really hot take here, man. Make a really hot take. That
Okay.
horror and slice of life anime are the same nowadays.
Pretty much,
Because they
yeah.
are purely based around cliches, and I hope you like the cliche enough to enjoy this too.
That made me think of a certain thing that I started watching. Oh yeah, School Live. Do you know what that is?
I'm gonna need to look that up because that sounds too familiar. Don't say a word yet. I want to see if I know what this is first.
Yeah, the full image is to tell you everything, and
What the
if you
fuck
don't
is
immediately
this?
let night thing. What?
I don't recognize this. It sounds familiar, but I don't know it.
Basically, it is slice of life and horror.
This art style, man.
Yeah, you see.
I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah. So if you want to know anything, you don't want to be spoiled, because I'm gonna be talking a bit about what the concept is. It revealed the twist in episode 1.
Let me see. Is there just one season out?
I'm pretty sure the one season. That's the entire storyline.
I'm thinking because I might actually end up watching this just because of the idea.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to watch it, then I won't really say much on it now. That's not that interesting idea. And maybe the full episode actually does kind of pull the rug out from you if you don't know anything about it. And it actually can be surprisingly brutal for what, it looks like.
I have to ask the most important question. Is it good or bad horror?
I mean, it depends. But I feel trying to take on more, say, logger aspect, where if you like psychological horror, then that works very well. And in mental action horror, like what comedy on, I think it can be good horror. Not like not the kind that had you shivering in your boot horror, but an interesting story and fascinating take on wider horror.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could accept that as an
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. Especially because a big part of it is just the position of the series. It very much a big part of it is just the position of what's happening. And it actually is, well, fairly good. A nightmare thing, and I'm glad that I actually saw it.
Well,
It won't be something I rewatch endlessly, and recommendation not the top of my list, but I would recommend it to people normally.
I can trust your sense of taste most of the time.
Yeah,
You usually don't have terrible sense of taste.
true.
So yeah, I think I'll add that to my watch list now.
Yeah, your infinite watch list.
It's big, but I'm gonna get through it one day.
Eventually.
I really will. It's for the reals.
Someone.
Are we out of glass?
Yeah.
Pretty much out of glass.
I
Am I just like cooking a stack of sand in one of these blocks? These furnaces?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Remember that these furnaces only need. These furnaces can cook 12 with one well, thingy, as opposed to 8.
That's way more difficult for my brain to comprehend how to calculate a stack, so I'll put 6.
60.
Oh, I think of horror things. Have we heard of the new movie Nope?
So no,
Is it about
60 60 items for 5 coal is how it works.
Okay.
Yeah. So the new movie that being released, Nope.
So yeah, I'll assume it's not about snakes then.
It's not.
No.
Nope is kind of annoying in my opinion. Then because it had one gimmick. From what I actually been able to tell, I haven't watched it. I don't think it's out yet. But you know, in a lot of horror movies, how there's one black cat who just leaves or try and escape immediately because they can tell it happened. They don't trust this, and they kind of nope out there.
That's just like older horror movies, but yeah.
That's the entire game of it.
So it's just who leaves last?
No more so here's the black cat or they see something up. They just leave. They're not dealing with this. Aliens, nope. Zombies, nope.
This sounds like the plot for a fucking insurance commercial.
Yeah.
Are they trying to sell insurance?
Nope. I think the main idea is it's going to be I'm not sure if it's going to be comedy or going to be horror. I can't tell what it's going to try and be. But it seems to be all the commercials, all the advertising had that been literally the content of the black cat who can tell something up. Nope.
Damn it. I was trying to write coal.
Richard, the concept is yes.
Just hearing this is growing up my brain.
In general, there are a lot of 12 horror movies, and things like slashers aren't the best. But how do you guys feel about slashers yourselves?
I'm not a fan of horror.
Will I say no?
I'm not a fan. I don't really like slashers.
Holy, I enjoy slashers myself. I mean, they're funny.
Are you gonna make parties now?
I am.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me some
Well,
time, but I'm doing it.
In my opinion, a lot of slashers are funny. They're predictable, they have the same gimmicks, you always kind of tell it happening, and you don't know all about. I mean, like you don't know if they can beat these slashers, or if they're to kill everyone and leave. Well, technically you do. That's part of the fun of it. For example, the final goal clause. There always be a final goal. There always one goal to survive through it all. She not like the other goals, or she too tough for this. It's all a very simple and repetitive genre, but it's fun in that sense, in my opinion. A lot of it is based around the concept of, well, repetitiveness, and just because a game is old and been used doesn't mean that it can't be fun still.
Well,
I mean, the original Friday
Yep,
13.
Slab.
Yeah. Friday 13 can be a fun movie if you take it and more so just the entire series add a kind of comedy instead. That's how they love slashers. They're not scary. A lot of times it's just stupid person getting stupid situations because they're idiots. And oh no, they make bad choices over and over like idiot they are. In most latter mortal comedies, in my opinion.
and I think that point of view is the only way that someone can enjoy slasher films nowadays.
Yeah, before I start off with that kind of thing with Scream, it's a kind of light slasher, but mostly a satire on the entire genre and a bit of a joke. And I can't get that attitude going to a lot of the other because, well, slashers in general can't be taken seriously. Like, they're all so stupid. And the people who get killed, you don't feel bad for them. You laugh at their death most of the time. A lot of them are really dumb or jerks.
You know what? That's something. Why do you
No,
make the
you're not
characters as unlikable as possible in your show, your movie?
Yeah. I have one example. How to Wax. Fully. How to Wax is an interesting one. It's a horror movie technically, revolved around the small town where not many people live, and the main character is one of the worst people I've ever seen. The characters who survive, the good guy protagonists, are jerks. They're horrible people who are mean to everyone around them, and the only reason why they survive is they are jerks. Like, no kidding. The only reason why they survive is they immediately see a random person and think, that is uneducated, idiotic hillbilly who's gonna kill me. No joke. That entire game as to why they survive.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. I'm starting to feel from hearing all this. Maybe I've been missing the point. Maybe the point of all these slasher films is some sort of psychotic catharsis from seeing someone you dislike dying horribly.
I mean, kind of, yeah. The kind of, catharsis of seeing the really annoying people die. The watching the killer who, all the time, I think the killers are more interesting than the actual protagonist normally. I bet you've seen what they do and why they do it. But a lot of times, the killers have highly interesting motivation for what they do. You don't watch it to watch the, protagonist succeed. You watch it to see the killer, slasher, doing their thing, going all out for a time before just, they
Living
just
their best
go off.
life.
What?
Living their best life.
Yeah, living their best life, and then going into
Or
retirement for a
afterlife.
while until the sequel.
Living the
It's
best
like
life
Jason.
and or afterlife.
Yeah. Let's say Jason, he just commits mass slaughter, get beaten up done, and just says, I'm gonna go back to my home, and just leaves. He just leaves until next time, until next year, where he comes back. Michael Myers, who just goes all out to apparently kill, the main character, and every time she survives, but he just, I'm gonna spend Halloween killing people. And on one hand, murder isn't okay. On the other
On
hand,
one hand, murder isn't okay. What a take.
On the other
Wow.
hand, the inner wheel model and the people are all so annoying.
Well, this is a good conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
If they can
fuck.
watching, like, imagine you're at a Super Bowl and someone just start, like, running across the field. You want them to hit. You don't care if they're not a bad person. They're annoying you. You want them to hit. And when you see them get taken out, it's so satisfying. It's always the idea that one person who you find so annoying to finally being shut up or getting what, or they get in the hole that finally just.
There's a spider in the
Stop.
tree. But it says that would terrify many people.
It'll be dealt with by time.
Yeah.
Father Time will do it.
Yeah. The long short of it, horror movies are catharsis movies.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's the big secret behind them that I've just never truly thought about or figured out.
Yeah.
People like it because they enjoy seeing others suffer.
Yeah. And very rarely the victim who you don't feel that you really care about who dies. Like, everyone do either like, oh yeah, one character who I really like or actually enjoy who does die, but that only take away from the experience. Okay, they die, but they're not bad at least. You don't care about the very few characters you actually do care about. And kind of, well, you want to live. I remember the first Glee movie. Like, oh yeah, they got it all like, haha, mortal, the whole satire. And only like one character died who actually felt bad about they died. But other than that, here, like, the 10 other people that die, and the repeated, incredibly violent and very brutal, but catharsis.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we've had this conversation, as this will actually change the way I see whatever the next slasher film or horror film in general that I'm forced to look at.
Yeah.
Because it will happen, and I will be very upset about having to look at it, but I'll at least have a different point of view, which might make it better.
Even things like Until Dawn or like the new game, The Quarry, I see more to add like comedies.
Honestly, I've seen to the end of The Quarry, and I was genuinely just confused at the end, man.
Oh, I can explain a lot about it. I know a lot.
They had all this build-up. Like, all of a sudden, the witch is going on about how she doesn't want you to kill her son. You do it, and nothing fucking happens.
Yeah.
Like there's just nothing bad happens at all after he dies. He's just dead.
The Quarry, it really weak, just all round. Like, with the main protagonist, like, shooting each other, killing each other, like, main group, that can be fun. I bet you kind of get to hate them immediately, most of them. But not most of it. A lot of people die that doesn't feel right. I mean, for them, one of the main protagonists, before time to introduce her, she killed a child.
Noah?
Yeah?
You put one of the slabs on this block. It's the one block that doesn't have a slab on top of it.
Oh, that's the timer, but sure.
Yeah.
Didn't break the timer, so it's fine.
Yeah. So one of the two biggest main characters, like the fourth one, they want them introduced to the woman. The fourth time introduced her, right after she had killed a child, which isn't very great.
Man, I'm trying my best to remember. So we are talking about the Quarry, right?
Yep.
Are you talking about the tutorial woman?
The tutorial woman who come back, yes.
Oh, you're talking about after she comes. Okay. I was thinking back to the tutorial, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? She was just being a bit of an ass about getting lost, but she didn't do a murder.
Yeah.
And now I know what's going on.
She does a lot of it. Like, and the fourth time you actually meet her, she killed a child. who she thinks is her enemy, even though she knows very well that probably not. She has all the information she needs. And going forward, she just kills everybody and let you forcefully starve her.
Yeah.
I have
she's not-
5 crucibles. Not 5. 3 crucibles of lava on me just because I'm waiting for all 3 of these furnaces to run out.
Yeah.
Funnels. That one. Not furnace.
She just kind of constantly assumes that I need to kill that one, and that one, and that one, and that one.
She's very wholesome.
Yeah, how did I place that there? It shouldn't be physically impossible to do.
There we go. Well, I don't think this is going to get any more expansions after this, because we're also out of andesite,
But,
and I don't think these things can make andesite.
well, they can make granite.
It's just not the same. Yeah.
Alright, I'm supposed to be staying here waiting for andesite to pop up.
No, they don't make andesite.
Diorite.
You could shift right click to see everything it spawns in order of commonness, I'm pretty sure. How the hell did we get andesite?
I don't know.
I feel like
A
I just did
mystery
this and I already
you never
forgot.
A mystery you may never know.
Oh, we got it some other way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I see. Yeah.
Some about quarry that kind of messed up. You need to. The thing is, to get to the ending, you have to make sure everybody lives. Put on like 5 characters on that list.
Everybody. But not everybody.
Except these people.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, the characters you at the beginning you believe are your antagonists. They aren't the antagonists. Not really. Problem. You can go kill them and get the best ending achievement. You can kill them all and get best ending achievement. Their deaths don't matter.
Just real quick, Hunter, we need to make a lake.
Why?
That's why.
Why do I need a lake?
You don't see what I just threw in your hand?
Okay.
Yeah, I accidentally made a lot. A lot. Just that could be one of
So it
these
is-
big projects we spend some time doing over time.
So we need to start a forestry to get a lot of dirt. We already have a lot of gravel from this, and almost sand and clay. From there, we need to pretty much just fill up the entire thing with water once we carve out an area, or I guess reverse carve out an area. Build a bowl.
Honestly, it'll be nice to have a to just have an island for water and swimming and all that crazy shit. Hey, we already have these islands being themed pretty heavily around what we want them to do. Like, we've got the Mob Dropper Island, which is really just a very sad hellscape where flesh and blood are flying everywhere. We've got a series of islands dedicated just to animals, which they all disappeared, didn't they? Oh no, they're still there.
Probably.
We just need to separate them into different islands for different animals.
Yeah.
As we have one for sheep and one for kind of pigs. Yeah, this is a nice little place. We've got that little island that's a house, the little island that's a little enchantment library. We've got food production island, which kind of also has witchery stuff being grown in here. Bewitchment stuff. And then we have Tech Hell Island over there. It's not super Tech Hell yet, but it will be. And I don't know what's going on here with the forests. And it's not really some sort of elven glade, it's just kind of a really dense orchard. There.
Richard, have you still not managed to get on?
No, apparently now the issue with the Java one time. Something with memory. I don't know what with the memory, but there's something with the memory.
Heat your computer.
Okay. I'm starting to feel that a bunch of settings, including the basic Minecraft launcher settings, got fucked with. I think you're going to need to change your Java version from whatever the hell it is to the most recent one.
Oh boy.
It should be installed in your computer, you just have to tell the launcher to use the different one. As although I have no idea what the error is you saw, I'm thinking that it's just telling you that this version can't use the amount of memory you're trying to use.
Yeah, okay.
That should help you out.
Yeah. I have to find
Iron, we need more iron.
I'm producing it.
Okay, so... Well, these things very, very slowly produce iron. Figure out how much I need to do to finish setting up these two funnels. Which they just need a breaker and a hopper, right? Oh, some redstone. You get a repeater? Is a repeater the thing that extends the redstone signal?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna make the things that act slightly slower, but meh.
It's better than setting up an entire new clock system since that required quartz, and that's not exactly the best common resource for us.
Go back here. No.
Where the hell do these nuggets keep on going to?
Stuff, you know? There.
Oh,
Sorry, I was jumping around.
you jumped in literally the worst spot.
I know. It's very sad that this jump was made the way it was.
Wait.
Alright,
Where?
so...
I'm going to be back and
gonna get us a cobblestone generator just to ensure that we never run out of cobble. As we keep going up with these things, the amount of cobblestone we generate is gonna continuously drop, so I'd like to solidify it in a way, you know?
Yeah.
So one block here, some buckets to destroy. What else do I need? A chest. There. I'm just gonna have to waste this lava bucket that's about to spawn real fast. There we go. Okay, bucket of water. And we should have a cobblestone generator. Oh, we got to keep the buckets.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was going to destroy it considering what this is.
No, that's just some, like, other sky blocks.
Okay. So I might have 50 issue, gonna see if it has. But you made a trial and error at this point.
Yeah, there we go. So it's right here, Hunter. It just makes cobblestone.
Okay.
It's real simple.
Damn it. It was 10.
Actually, how far have you going now? But I think I have even more problems.
Oh
So,
no. Well,
unfortunately, this shall be where I leave the stream. Farewell
goodbye.
to any who may be watching. Not me, I know, but farewell.
To whom it may concern.
And that is him gone. And now there are two.
Mhm.
Two of us. What the fuck am I doing? I've kind of lost my train of thought a little bit. Oh, and he left. Oh yes, we're doing infrastructure bullshittery. That way when we start the Industrial Revolution proper, we can actually do stuff and not have to stop every 10 minutes so that we can wait for a single tin to spawn in. Or something fun like that.
That is literally what's going on right now.
Oh, perfect. The thing that I'm complaining about is happening, it sounds like.
I have 11 tin in my inventory, and I don't want to just waste stuff, so I'm waiting for the one more so I can do those last two quests.
Yeah.
So it's just to make sure. I'll still be doing this anyways.
So I need to make breakers. And then I need to hook this stuff into the computer system, which means I need inventory hoppers. I want to expand this out so this whole new platform is covered in resource generation stuff. Hopefully we'll start getting a big enough amount of ores brought in that we don't really need to, what's the word? We don't really need to think about our ore supplies ever again. Copper.
Once I get fluid pipes, this is gonna be so nice.
Yeah, well, the problem is lava still, but it'll be better. Yeah. How is fluid dynamics? Oh no. Fluid pipes? I see we could begin, but I don't know how we're actually supposed to pump stuff into it. A simple fluid pump. We could start this now, apparently. I don't exactly know how it works, but we could do it. Maybe nothing bad will happen after all that time spent doing this. Yeah, it's like some pipes. We get a simple fluid pump with the simple pipes. And then, like, somehow the pump works.
Okay.
I can't explain it at all more than that, as I don't really understand how it works myself. There's a fluid hopper if you have a cauldron inside of a hopper. If you put a cauldron instead of a chest, you could get a fluid hopper. Which might do something you want. Tanks are just glass in a bucket. I don't really know how putting it in works is the problem. Like, I get how to get it out, but not put it in. But hey, if you want a simple, fairly low-tech project that will easily absorb tons of hours without much progress, there's something you could do.
I'm currently doing a very easy, very mundane, technically infinitely long project.
I feel very similar. Across that, it's not as easy as I want it to be. It takes so many more brain cells than I want. I'd rather use very close to 0 brain cells than how many ever I'm using. Not enough to count, but more than enough to still recognize numbers. Breaker. There we go. Wait. Okay, I see what I'm doing. I see what's going on. So we need smooth stone, which is stone in furnace. So just grab some cobble and make that. So we're actually gonna need a fairly large supply.
How I ban people?
There's a little thing on the side. Just click on their name. You could ban them if you're using the right account. There you go. So, diamond pickaxe.
We just ban people who are trying it too.
Yep, they're just bots.
I was going to say they were trying to sell stuff, but now I realize that the link there, it's probably just trying to steal your money.
Yeah.
In non the usual way.
Yeah, the strange thing about these accounts is that they're usually kind of old. Like, not really old, but like that one that we just looked at is from February. And that was a long time ago for a bot. So are they just not allowed to post links unless a certain time period's passed or something?
No clue.
Well, I very honestly am struggling through the basic usage of my own brain. I should use charcoal.
Ah! No, winter!
It's winter.
Snow!
It's winter.
Ow! Noah!
He teleported away.
Shovels!
That's right, we need to shovel all this garbage off the ground so that we can gain our infinite power.
We get like the last achievement we need from that section.
Yep. We still are gonna need to kill the Wither, man.
Oh, wait, that's in the beginner as well?
I don't think it's beginner, I think it's Stone Age.
I think I'm doing the last couple quests in Copper Age is what I'm working on. I'm just doing the tin stuff right now.
I think that's Bronze Age.
Same diff.
But we've got snow. How much snow did we need? I got a lot of stacks now.
Looks like you already completed something. Blip. We got a calendar. Now, greenhouse glass.
That'll be
Greenhouse
useful.
glasses.
We'll be able to get a greenhouse, and it's gonna let our crops grow. So how does a greenhouse work?
Yes.
Do we have to surround the entire thing, or do we just have to get, like, the upper part covered up?
I don't know.
I don't either. I've not done this mod before. Come on, Brain.
I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, I forgot I got water.
How do you craft it? It's planks and green stained glass. It's actually really simple.
Okay.
And we have a cactus farm that's also not automated over there. So oh, that
Holy
bothers me.
butts, this generates a lot of cobble.
That's taken from whenever I put it down to where it's at now. But I mean, that should be enough cobblestone to really dampen any need for cobble for a long time. I'd like to believe, at least. Man, we need to make like a big plains biome. Actually, artificial biomes. Can we do that in this pack?
No clue.
You know, I guess unless the quest book tells us, neither of us know what these mods even are.
Yep.
But if we could do artificial biomes, that'd be great.
Hey, the last stingy.
I just realized why we had this. We were trying to spawn a type of slime, but it didn't spawn, and we were supposed to just keep building out that grass platform until one would start spawning.
Oh, the terrarium slimes, right?
Yeah, but we just kind of abandoned dirt for metal.
Yeah.
And you can see how that's going.
Well, I'm technically done. I just need to think to smelty.
Oh yeah, I need to get that next breaker made.
Hup. Hup. Flip,
Alright.
flip.
Do we just have a bow laying around? We have a nearly broken bow. I'm sure that'll work. Need some redstone.
Oh wait, that just reminded me.
Yeah?
Okay, I did empty out my backpack.
There you go, it still works.
Okay, stack of those. Okay, now what time we can need to make?
Smooth stone. I'm back on track. I know what I'm doing again. I need to get some smooth stone. Then it's just gonna be snowing forever now. Cause like
See?
it's gonna get annoying really fast.
Tin looks exactly the same as cobblestone.
What you mean?
The tools?
Oh, okay. I mean, do you really want tin tools?
Well, I need to make them.
Maybe they're good for enchanting.
I don't know.
Does it at least say that there's some value?
I need to go upstairs right now.
So tin is just worse than copper.
Oh no, someone to water is icing!
Oh. That's no good. Oh shit. That's really bad, actually.
Yeah. He literally just experienced what I saw, what I did.
Luckily, that could be fixed fast.
Torches. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We can just
Twitchy.
light everything on fire like psychopaths.
But we're just no longer here.
Well, we don't need Richard to be here to do things like that he would approve of.
Dang, I could put the cobble back into the gym.
I don't know how far torches can melt stuff, but
Just put like right. Just like align the entire thing with torches.
I know that it seems to work at least a block away. In every direction, so that should be enough. Doing this. The hell is this guy? How did somebody spawn here? It's an illager who looks like a vampire.
We've had it, vampires.
He's got claws and he's breaking the wheat and he hurts.
Yeah, he's mean. He's a bully.
He's got a
Kill him.
lot of health. Fuck, he might actually kill me. Yeah, that was a vampire. Fucker had a lot of hit points, man.
No, I finished the thing.
Now, what is the thing that has been finished?
The thing that I need to finish.
Oh boy. I wonder what that is.
Da 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 da.
Egg.
What?
Fuck.
Good job.
My glider didn't deploy.
This is why I have boots on. So even when I do screw up, I'm fine.
I want to save my boots for when I need them.
I always need them.
Oh,
We
man.
have a lot of bundles of arrows.
This snow
Does
thing's
have a lot
really
of
gonna get me.
arrows. What?
This snow thing's really gonna start pissing me off later. Because I don't think it's stopping.
It'll start. It'll stop whenever it. Time.
We've got
Spring.
one thing finally finished.
I did it.
It's taken a long time, but we finished
I did
stage
it.
3. Yep. You've done it. But fuck, man. So,
Oh, come on, one of these requires somewhere something else. That's unfair.
yeah, I have no idea where that's supposed to be from.
Oh god, it was the train slimes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure for the Terran slimes we just need to place more grass in that little brick that's being made. But our grass automated systems are kind of not automated grass systems, so it's not being made. and I don't quite know how to do that. So, yeah. You got any idea?
Nope.
Great.
We
Do we
didn't
have like
use
a?
all the cursed droplets that we had, right?
I don't think we've touched the Gerst droplets yet.
We only have 4 in the thing.
Did it take them to make thing, or is it in your backpack, or
I checked my backpack just a bit ago. I only had weapons in there.
Ow.
I'm almost certain I grabbed all my stuff after the adventure and just put it away since I have my sword and boomerang.
Actually, we didn't turn in those cursed droplets.
We needed 15 for the quest, and
That's right,
we
I don't
had
have
all.
any on me.
When I logged in, all I had was my toast, my boomerang, my sword, and my shield, along with my glider and book, which means I must have my original inventory.
Yep. There's 4 in the terminal. Does Taylor have the other 11?
Maybe?
I mean, it would make sense if we gave it to him since it's kind of his, machine.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he has them. The rest. Oh well.
Holy butts, we have barely done.
Fuck it.
This day has been slow. That's
It's
the
not
words.
slow.
I just
Things
looked
have
and we're
just not been as
not
fast
even at
as they
7
could have.
yet.
It's almost 7. It's like a few minutes away, man.
I was thinking we've done a lot today.
I mean, we've done a lot, literally. It's just not taken much time to do all this a lot.
Okay, let me just find a quest. I'm just gonna run that. And I have no clue what quest, like, where I should grab the quest from.
Well, even though it's not accessible to us yet, you can start making an area for the wither.
What do I make that with?
I have no idea. Don't you do the, like, obsidian? Oh wait, no, there's witherproof blocks we're supposed to use.
There are.
Let's see if we're actually able to make those yet. We are not. Okay, so no wither yet. As witherproof blocks require netherite ingots. So this works now. I need to make a hopper and some I already have the inventory cable somewhere else. Oh, there's a free hopper already in here. Nice.
Nice.
And that's why we didn't make much more, so it needs a nether quartz and 2 iron each. We have 74. So how do we get netherite ingots?
We need something from a hiffle that. I actually cannot remember what it's called at all right now. Hold on. Okay. We need ancient debris, which is melted down to netherite scraps. We then use 8 scraps to make an ingot. Which apparently the crafting recipe has been changed in this. Because it's 8 scraps and a gold large plate in order to make it. I'm fairly sure that's not how it originally was.
That's probably just to force you to get to a certain point in the mod before you could upgrade to netherite tools, but
Oh,
Considering there's not really a nether and all the scraps we've gotten have been from reward chests, how are we supposed to do it in this?
I think that the scraps we've gotten were from the peas. The fortress. Not fortress, the bastion.
Yeah, but like, it's kind of limited, you know?
Yeah.
Why do I have all these blocks of charcoal on me? I don't need that.
Quest rewards.
Oh. I guess that would explain it. So we've got a iron funnel hooked up. Wow, I've spent all this time just for one iron funnel. But I guess I have also been getting super distracted while I've been doing it and kind of losing my train of thought entirely. But I will spend slightly more brain power thinking. I guarantee it. Now, outside of my brain power being used. The fuck?
What?
I'm sorry, my brain's just kind of fried. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. So, I want these things all upgraded. I want to get a nice array of gold so that next stream we could full-fledged begin and work through the entirety of the industrial era. And we'll have resources galore. Huh?
As compacted all of our arrows because we had 2 stacks of blocks of arrows.
Nice.
Between basic arrows and the bundles that the skeletons have dropped. That was empty. Water, damn it.
A way to make a lot of dirt's also something I'd like. A steam quarry.
Smoothstone is done.
Steel. I'll grab it shortly.
Why are we making smoothstone?
I was to make the breakers since they need some smooth stone up to craft.
Oh,
yeah. Man, thinking really slowed down suddenly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. So we have...
I completed the one objective that I've been working for a long time, so I have no clue what I'm supposed to do at this point.
So do you mind trying to figure out how to automate dirt?
How to automate dirt?
Because we actually still need a lot of it, even though we've moved on so many eras, and I've got not too much of a clue of how we're supposed to do that. Like, I know we could go down the UU matter route, but that's like the literal end of the game kind of content.
What mechanic mods do we have?
A lot. We got a lot of them. And we officially are at the point where we could start screwing around with all of them too.
Let's see, what's
But
this one for?
outside of that, I mean, we have a bunch of fairly low-level tech mods that we could use for moving shit. I just don't know how they work in this version. So it's hard for me to advise on what they do. Oh yeah, getting something to automatically fuel these things with liquids would be another big task, quest.
Yeah.
I think those are like some of the two big things. I know I'm gonna continue smashing my skull against a wall.
I do have an idea.
Well, that's going further than I have.
Let's see.
So, I have villagers. We're supposed to make a village. Well, that's just adding more stuff to the list of many stuffs that we've got to do. But that'll have to wait for about 10 minutes as it is now time for our break.
Okay.
We'll be back in about 10-ish minutes. And it's more or less 10 minutes, but there's no real guarantee it'll be exact. So please do share this so other people can see that we are really putting effort into making the stream nice and good for the next one. The next one's pretty much when we're going to be taking advantage of all this infrastructure that me and Hunter have been building up. Yes, maybe we'll actually get that little dirt island built up enough to be used. Yes, we'll see you guys in 10. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Back. We've planned for a bit. I'm pretty sure we've got an idea of what we're doing now.
Maybe. I found out how a simple pipe test works.
Yeah, I honestly have not figured that out. I've been looking around. What version are we actually playing? That might help me a bit.
No clue.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see. We're playing 1.17. Okay. So is this the same mod? I'm not totally certain. Let's check curse. Because I remember curse does give you the option to like click on mods. Yep, this is apparently the same mod. Simple BC pipes.
Okay.
So it had 7 pipes. Wooden item pipes. Extraction must be right-clicked with an empty hand to change what it extracts from. Requires a redstone signal for each item it extracts. There's stone pipes. Clay pipes. All these are item pipes right now. You're doing liquid, so let's skip. So wooden fluid pipe extraction must be right-clicked. Oh, I get it. This works just like the BC pipes. Okay, I understand now. So you have one wooden pipe down, and that's the thing that says that you're pulling from, and then you'd use stone pipes to connect to the wooden ones. And the stone pipes would actually move stuff around. And then the different pipe types can be used in replacement of stone in order to make it do things differently, like move faster or slower, stuff like that. So let's see, iron pipes make it where fluids can only go in one direction. And if you right click with an empty hand, you switch which direction that is. A tank can hold 16 buckets of water. Buckets of fluid. There. Fluid pump. Once per tick, tries to pump fluids out of blocks in front of it and inserts them into the tank behind it. Item and fluid tank inventory triggers. Okay. So pretty much you get a fluid tank, and you hook everything up to the fluid tank, and then have that somewhere away, like next to this infinite source, so that it doesn't take up too much space. Trying to actually contain the water everywhere.
So, wooden pipes extract, stone pipes flow?
Yep, and then iron pipes restrict flow. What the hell do clay pipes do then? Clay pipes are item only, but they allow you to prioritize inventories. Alright, now that I figured out these are BC pipes, I get how this whole thing works. All of a sudden, it just makes sense. And if you never did Buildcraft before, I get why this wouldn't make any sense, because Buildcraft is long time ago mods. Long time ago mods, which I imagine you had no interest for. So, I'm gonna mute myself real quick while I try to do this.
I guess I'm on this point, so let's see what I've done most today. I've started ignoring these just because I've got what I needed out of them. Just kind of want them to set there. Okay. Why is there a lava crucible? I put in there before I started doing this. Like, not before doing all this, but last time when we were going to the Nether, I probably placed that in there. I have to wait for these things to run out. Oh, it's almost there, though.
There we go, I am back.
Hi.
It's all good.
Time.
What happened?
Just been monologuing in the meantime. Do we have a cactus farm?
We have a cactus farm, it's just not automatic. We don't have enough iron to automate it currently. There we go, I'm back on track of what I was doing. I was making a crack hammer so that I could get a bunch more iron.
Where's the... this?
I need a string. The cactus farm?
Yeah.
It's just behind the wheat farm.
Oh.
There we go.
I need a theoretically ungodly amount of cactus for Dash.
Approximately how much ungodly cactus do you need? Just as, you know, an estimate.
An amount equal to how many pipes I need.
So 1 cactus equals 1 pipe.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That is effing stupid.
We're gonna need to either definitely automate this to hell or make it bigger.
I wish cacti didn't destroy themselves. Why do cacti destroy blocks, actually? Why does that happen?
You know, they're like lava.
But why?
Have you ever
What about a
seen...
cactus makes it destroy dirt or cobblestone?
I mean, have you ever touched a cactus, dude? It just deletes reality when it touches stuff. It's like antimatter. That's how they make antimatter, actually, is they just rub 2 cactuses together really fast.
God damn it.
What happened?
I forgot that if you break it, you get something with break ice with your hand, it destroys itself.
Wait, when did that happen?
Not with your hand, but with an item in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it works completely fine. For no reason. That changes depending on if you have, say, a loaf of bread or your fist.
That's strange.
It's stupid.
Has this always been that way?
Yes. Because I remember there's always this issue of weight. Like, I always had that issue when I had to break a ice of weight. Do I have the proper tools to make this not kill itself?
Damn. Won't lie. I didn't know that at all. But then again, I usually don't have tools. So... maybe that influenced it a bit. I just break ice and I never actually understood why sometimes water was made and sometimes it wasn't.
I need that cobblestone.
So... I don't know how much you know about
I don't know a lot.
Destiny 2. But they're,
I know even less than a lot.
yeah. They're, what's that thing called? The developers, there we go. I swear English is my first language, I just struggle with thinking.
Is it now?
It really is, I don't know any other. It might be my second language, but if it's my second language, my first language is literally nothing. But Bungie, alright? These guys had made it... They've made it very clear that they plan on suing anyone and everyone that they can. Like, if you cheat in their game, they will sue you. If you do any sort of bug abuse of some kind, they will try their best to sue you. And as you might guess, that irritates people. Oh, Nice. It's nice to see the fluid pipes and all that crazy shit working. So do you actually know which input is water or lava, or are you just gonna experiment until you figure that out?
Guessing.
Alrighty.
So cheaters get sued in Bungie?
Yeah, they're suing anyone who cheats.
Okay.
And they've
What?
announced officially now that they're doing it because it's good business.
Hmm.
And welcome, Taylor.
Yes, hi. Where'd you go?
Richard's
It's weird,
computer
then.
was actually blowing him up. It was threatening to perform acts similar to 9/11 on him, and he decided he had to go because of that.
I thought we
Yeah.
were not going to talk about that.
Well, he doesn't want me to talk about it. Well, he's not my mom or my dad.
Also, I'm looking at what Hunter's doing, and
I hate my life.
I don't know why you're doing this.
Well, if you understand what he's doing, then great.
Testing.
Yes, I know you're testing, but that doesn't work.
Pretty sure you need a pump, bro.
Yeah.
And a redstone signal, I think. Or
I-
maybe you just need the pump.
I just don't think that works on machines like that.
Oh, that? I have no clue. I mean,
Yeah, I
apparently
don't-
we can automate these, but I don't know how.
Mm.
Thank you for reminding me, Hunter, that your volume's currently off. Wait, no, it's on. I just can't hear shit on any of these games.
Oh, things have changed. Like, first off, it's winter.
Yeah, that just started, kind of. Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kind
as you
of,
might have
sort of.
seen, I've expanded your little platform out. I've converted one of these into gold, and I'm working on the others.
Honestly, whenever I saw this, I just thought my little boy has ascended to godhood.
Yep. We've got a machine that generates cobblestone because we've kind of come to the realization that as these upgrade, they make less and less stone, and we're gonna run out. So we need something to generate stone for lava. What else is there? Oh yeah, your mob dropper's been hooked up into the computer properly now.
Oh, let me go check that out.
So when things die, they get thrown in. We're gonna need to replace like every other layer with slippery blocks so the spiders actually stay going down when they start falling. What else is there? Because making those things actually did take up a pretty good portion of my time so far. The hell else did we do, Hunter?
I have finished a quest. Where did the spider come from? I
Spider?
got a spider corpse lying around. I got a spider corpse lying on the ground.
Oh, that's no
Unless
good.
one of you just threw around, just started throwing around string.
Nah, I don't play with string. Wow. You could destroy the nutritional value of wheat by turning it into crackers.
The nutritional value of wheat?
Nutritional value, yes. 2 wheat and a sugar makes 4 crackers. And I imagine it's not that useful since it's half a hunger each, so that's 2 shanks.
Shanks?
Shanks. I don't have a texture pack, man. I'm playing vanilla textures.
I've never heard someone call it shanks.
It's a meat shank.
What's a meat shank?
It's the thing you're looking at with the meat on his bone.
It's called that?
Yeah.
I have never heard that.
That's
I
what it
played
is.
I played TF2, so I've heard that.
TF2 doesn't count.
TF2 as my witness. I am correct. It's
Yes,
like a more cringe version of the power of God and anime on my side.
It's almost as powerful as the pan. That's why I was so bad at the game. I didn't have the pan. Alright, so I'm using my brain for a bit, trying to figure out where I put my book. There it is.
You could always just make another, man. They're pretty cheap.
No, I found it. It was just in my backpack.
Dumbass, I didn't.
Oh yeah, you have the cursed drops?
Huh?
Do you have the
God.
cursed drops?
I put that into the computer.
There's only 4 in there.
I don't have it on me. I put it somewhere.
Yeah,
Put it in the computer.
I believe you. I'm just now confused about where our cursed droplets went.
Did we get turned back in time?
I only got 2.
We definitely didn't get thrown back because I would have had all the stuff I had on me before I did all that stuff. Which I don't. I didn't. That one.
Oh, this isn't good. Because, I remember putting them away into the, computer. / throwing them at one of you. I don't remember exactly which one happened, but I'm pretty sure one of them was real.
Well, you know for a fact you didn't throw it at me.
Well, shit. We're gonna have to go back. Oh, that sucks.
We didn't get enough anyway, so.
I thought we got all 15 we needed.
Yeah.
Oh, it was only 15?
Yeah.
You only needed 15, but we now only have 4.
I didn't think we got all 15. I
We
thought
saved
we
one.
do.
Get it.
Honestly, in my brain, we retreated because we ran out of resources before we got to 15.
I'm starting to remember this now because he said it. And it's one of the only ways we can explain why, as far as me and Hunter can remember, all this shit just disappeared. Was that it was a different timeline.
We did collect more than 4 though. I can tell you that with certain.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
I
I
had
have no
4
idea
alone
what the
on
hell
me.
happened again.
We should have had.
We
We should have at
should-
least 12, or at least like 11, since like if both Taylor and I had 4 and like Noah had 2 or something, so we would have had 10. There we go. Numbers.
I can't remember exactly what I had because I know the draws were not kind.
So, I know it's not in my backpack. I got my Tome of Undying, a Book of Conjuration, I've got Chainmail Helmet, and Slime Boots.
My backpack is empty.
See, it's not in the chest in the nether house. There's just a boar head in there and some torches. Nope, that's just a bunch of wooden bricks, so... I guess we're just gonna have to go back in the future, but not this stream. This stream is working on infrastructure because it's kind of been dying over the last age worth of streaming we've done.
I hate this.
I have just woken up, so my brain is slowly booting up.
I'll just
How
remember
the hell did you angle like that?
stay in the on position.
Hey guys, I got a calendar.
Yep. You can now see that it is in fact winter. And that water isn't falling from the sky frozen for no reason.
So he's also apparently completed this. Nice. We completed an entire age. Nice.
Yep. It's the only one we've done. It's probably gonna stay that way for a while.
I'm not surprised, but it's still nice to see. Who's the... Okay, Mr. Spider, where'd you come from?
Is there gonna work exactly how I want, or go horribly wrong? Great answer, horribly wrong.
No, it didn't blow up. So that's a boon.
Where did it go?
That
Why
was-
did it fall all the way over there?
That was close. That was too close for my taste, so I'm gonna expand that out a little.
If the edges disappeared, I would have just gone to creative and spawned it back in.
I wouldn't blame you. You're doing the great fun of trying to figure out how.
Why do you make it like that? going at it from down here.
This should provide a safety net.
Okay, which one is better, bronze ingots or bronze plates?
They're the exact same thing.
You just don't care? Okay.
They're literally the same thing.
Grab with the one that gives more.
Um,
Why isn't it connected now?
2 bronze ingots is equal to 1 plate. Or was it 4 ingots is 1 plate? It's
I mean, it's 16 ingots, so.
1 double compressed, I think. Yeah, 2 ingots makes 1 plate. So they're pretty much the same thing, is the answer. Why the hell is that not connecting?
I don't know.
Is it the wrong side? Question mark?
I tried the other one, it did nothing. It connected, but that was the most it did. Also requires placing on that block.
Not like
So now, as you see, it's connected. Unless the pump does the reverse of what it should.
yes, maybe we're not understanding the concept of a pump, which is possible. So did you have water to put down there? Give me a second.
Yes, please look up the mod and find out how this works again. Can
Yeah.
you take the water back?
Okay, it works. It needs to
What?
have a redstone signal to turn it on. But where did the water go? Did it actually go inside?
No.
Where the hell is it then?
Why is the redstone gone again? I've done nothing to the redstone this time. There was 5 redstone that was just on the floor, but no, there's no redstone missing. And there's one, and there was definitely not 5 redstone missing before. Or I wouldn't put it back in since I went 2 redstone.
So the water
I'm so
got
confused right now.
absorbed into the pump. But it's not in the pipe.
Yes.
So the water is inside of the pump now. So how do you get the water out of the
Yes.
pump into the pipe? Bless you.
Take away the redstone torch for a bit.
I did. Torch is now gone. Okay, so we know how to make the pump turn on, but how do we make it push? I guess is the next question.
I'm just gonna try feeding it more water. Actually, first check if that works, like, since it's just flowing water.
Nope,
Okay.
it doesn't seem to absorb flows. 1 second.
Flip. Oh. Flip. Hi, Taylor.
Hello.
It's empty.
Where do you make a fluid
Okay.
tank?
Are fluid
So-
tanks able to pump into these things?
What is it?
No, just to store it to see if it's actually working. Like, just
Oh, I
make a
see.
fluid tank real quick to see if you have to do anything to the pump first.
It's not absorbing any more water. So I think it has a bucket in it and it won't continue until you remove the bucket.
Yeah,
So how
they'll
do these
make.
pipes work?
Huh?
So, how do the pipes work again?
So wood pipes extract, stone pipes transport, and iron pipes stop liquids from flowing backwards.
Oh,
But
god damn.
we're kind of just stuck on how do you make the wood pipes actually export. Why is there redstone laying here? Why
Why
does
does
this
redstone
have
just keep
water
on
in it?
popping up?
Okay, I have a small fluid tank so we can test out some stuff.
Okay.
I feel like this is one of those good old-fashioned. We get how the mod's supposed to work, but we're missing like one item that makes it work.
We're on the other end. Good shot.
Let's just remove my crack lookup. So at symbol. Do we need to have a trigger?
I don't even know what happened to the pipes right now. Why are the pipes like this?
Like what?
They're like all broken and shit on my screen.
All
You're
functions
broken.
and looks correct on mine. Or are you referring to the fact that they only have water in it and no lava?
Oh no, hold on. Let me put a stream on so you can see my perspective real quick. This is what I'm seeing.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's just a bug with these
Yeah.
kinds of mods. There's nothing that we
Yeah,
can really do other than
just
you
fucked on
breaking
my
them and
screen
placing
then,
them back
okay.
down. So... I think we might need to have a trigger.
How else do we put a trigger on this thing then?
So it needs 2 observers
pipe?
and 6 stone with a chest. It's pretty easy to make. I need quartz. Man, I want to eat. There. So there's some observers. Now I turn observers into triggers by getting chests, which I never actually have any. Well, that's unique.
What?
Drowning.
That's my goal at this point. My unique ways to get rid of myself. Oh, God.
Yes, dam is the
Leap
correct one.
over there!
Okay, so that wasn't actually how you're supposed to craft that. You're supposed to use a bucket.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make some triggers.
Hmm.
But I had used the incorrect tool item. So instead of making triggers, I just made a bunch of item pipe triggers, which are garbage for us. Okay. So I've got absolutely no idea how this actually works, by the way. It's pure experimentation. No.
God! Fuck
I
off!
feel like that's just for automation.
I'm doing my best.
Also, this seems to just be put onto the tank instead. Like the fluid tank instead.
Yeah, we've got 6 of these. We've got a lot of room for experimenting.
Ooh.
I could put one in the fluid tank, sure. My pickaxe broke. Fluid inventory empty trigger. Fluid inventory contains trigger, has space trigger, and full trigger. So I think this releases a redstone signal when it
Yes.
detects that one of these situations has been fulfilled.
That's what I'm thinking too. So let me grab some bits done.
But that brings the question of what does it send the signal to? What do we need to send it to?
Probably the pump.
The pump has the
You-
liquid. It won't let it go.
Yeah, I know that's our issue, but I'm pretty sure these triggers are just for automation, like whenever the fluid tank gets empty or something, then they activate.
Man, you couldn't have made this mod less
Friendly.
clear how to make wooden pipes work.
Why are you specifically wooden pipes? Okay,
Forgot to
there you
turn the
go.
pipe on, by the way.
Good job.
So you just had to right-click the wooden pipe to turn it on. It works now.
Alright, and now I'm guessing we need another wooden pipe for this one.
Yep, you
Turn
have to
it
have a
on.
wooden pipe for every extraction point. So there you go, Hunter. Just had to turn the wooden pipe on.
We're still need to see if it goes into the machine.
Oh, we have to just test that until we figure out which input actually accepts water. And since there's 6 faces on the block, there's 6 potential inputs.
What the hell?
So it's a matter of trial and error. But that is one mystery solved. Throw the crack hammer in.
Time for testing.
Yep. We're all going into these deep experimentation modes, and I'm gonna guarantee that once we figure all this out, we're gonna be really happy we learned how to do this before we started screwing around in the Steam Age. As I imagine, we're gonna be doing this a lot, just without the trial and error part. Oh, I just broke a chip. Just broke 2 chips.
Nope. Not that side. I don't even know what's going on with you two again now.
So, that lawsuit I was mentioning, apparently it's multiple millions of dollars against one dude.
Did he cheat?
Yep, he was apparently cheating for years in Destiny 2. So they decided to do a multi-million-dollar lawsuit over his cheating and apparent harassment of staff.
Apparent harassment of staff.
Yes, apparently he harassed staff. So the question everybody's asking is it worth it? Probably. Because he doesn't have the money to pay that back, I'm guaranteeing. Pay the lawsuit, that is. A light? invisible torch. Well, that's news. Did you know you could throw a splash potion invisibility at a torch to make the torch invisible?
No.
Well, now you do.
What? I just clicked in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't know how you make a splash potion invisibility. Invisibility is fermented spider. No, that's. There we go. Yeah, fermented spider eye. The potion of night vision, which is a golden carrot. Which is look at our carrot farm.
It doesn't look like funnels can work with this.
Are you remembering to turn the funnel on?
Yeah, I turned the pipe on. Every single time.
Well, there must be some way. I mean, it's all the same mod, right? Oh, wait, no. Okay.
No, it's not. What the
I
fuck
thought
is
it was
wrong
the
with
same
you?
mod. It works going in.
Yes, but it doesn't work with the funnels. So we can use that for something else, just not for funnels.
How do we take it out, though? How do we take it out?
Buckets.
You mean a
Yeah,
fluid
right.
pipe Mark 1?
Oh, there goes my dogs.
Yeah, I actually have no idea how this is supposed to go. Whoa.
What?
I just saw the most elaborate way to destroy iron possible is making blocks of pipes and then melting them back down.
Yeesh.
As it takes like a block or so of iron, and when you melt it, it turns into a single iron ingot. Our cobble generator is actually getting almost half full.
It is kind of insane.
That's quite nice. But I need to focus. So guys,
Yep.
did you know that Marvel had a card game?
So,
It's called Marvel Snap.
what about that one?
Oh, that game. I've had advertisements sent to me about that.
I didn't know this thing existed. Apparently though, people were complaining that its monetization system is terrible. Very bad. In a very shocking and surprising event though, they actually got rid of one of their big schemes for monetization to appease people. Something that rarely happens nowadays.
Are you saying these guys forego money?
I'm thinking that they were losing so much money because of the rage that they decided to, you know, switch things around a bit.
How intelligent.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make the assumption that they're just good people and that their good peopleness made them decide to do something good. Or I'll choose they're not, but they decided to do a good thing because they were threatened to lose way, way more money than if they hadn't.
Their hands were forced.
Yeah. How does that go? They're bad people, but they did a good thing. And just because they did a good thing doesn't mean they're not bad people. Look at Hitler, he did good things. Like ban and smoking.
But he's also Hitler.
Yeah, that's all we have to say about that one. He's also Hitler.
Hitler code Hitler.
Coincidentally, his name is actually Hitler. And as you know, that by default makes you evil? Question mark? Is this how nominative determinism works?
Yes.
And that really sucks when it hits your last name. And usually it's just your first name that gets impacted by that sort of stuff.
I am now thinking of how many names have been sullied by like someone.
There's a lot of names. There's a lot of names, man.
I figured as much, but
But
at
then
this
again, some of
point,
those
we're
names
going.
were kind of stupid, so nobody cares anyways.
Maybe it's because they were stupid on why they went crazy.
Yeah. I've
There
been
you
made
go.
fun of my whole life. So I'm gonna do something nobody ever thought they would do before. Yeah, go on, buddy.
Yeah, go on, buddy. Drive that bus.
Let's see
Start
what you can do.
complaining.
Show that you can do something. Other than bitch about how awful your life is. And about how you refuse to do anything to better your life in any fashion. And that, you know, you're gonna do some horrible crime because you're just generally a terrible person.
I see you tore down all my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's not useful over there.
So do we have no way of pumping stuff
No,
into
we don't.
Okay. What's going on?
He just saw that I tore down everything once we realized we can't put it into the put water into funnels like that.
I mean, have you already tried every side for the funnel?
Yes.
Oh no. But the book says you can automate it.
I even tried down. So there could be something else we're missing in the whole funnel thing. Maybe like 2 wooden pipes or something.
There's always a chance that there's some little thing that we're not understanding. Because we aren't actually geniuses.
Hmm.
But we try. We try our best. And sure, sometimes it's not enough, but it's usually enough. I don't quite understand.
what?
Like, all it really says is that you can definitely automate this later using tanks. But there's no real explanation of how. Just that it's possible.
Maybe from modern industrialization.
But like, what would we use to put it in?
Hmm. I mean, considering they have tanks that hold stuff, I imagine they have pipes or something.
They do. They're just buckets, but flat.
Okay. Maybe that's what we use because simple pipes don't seem to work.
We're gonna have to get a bit deep into tech if we're gonna make some of these pipes.
What?
I hit an enderman with a boomerang while I was on the pipes and it just fell into oblivion.
Oh, nice. Be careful, he might come back.
Well, there he
Sometimes
goes.
They figured out.
He's in the Elder Scrolls series now.
Is that all it takes?
What, falling into the Minecraft void?
Yep. Is that all you need so Bethesda adds you in?
I mean, I'm just going to say that if you fall from the Minecraft all the way down the Minecraft void and manage to survive,
The fuck hit me?
that was a skeleton doing a quick, trying to hit Hunter.
Fuck.
It hit you in the eye, by the way.
I can't believe these skill shots are happening here.
Mission accomplished. He also jumped off the edge soon afterwards.
I don't think he realizes this isn't Call of Duty. People don't die from one headshot.
I think he realizes this is Call of Duty. People don't die with one headshot.
I mean, he's got like the equivalent of like a sniper, and everyone knows that bows and FPS games are famous one-hit kill devices.
Oh, this is some good news.
Hmm.
You guys know about Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No.
Well, apparently you could pre-order Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. And the price was wrong in a lot of countries. Otherwise, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland, Israel, Norway, and Poland. So Steam is telling everybody that if you did buy it in those countries, to cancel your pre-order and buy them again at the cheaper price. So to anybody who does actually live in those countries, please do consider it at least.
Anyone that lives in that country and is also coincidentally watching us.
And also pre-ordering Spider-Man. That's a lot of assumptions being made here, but maybe you're one of those people.
There's a lot of assumptions, but we don't deal in odds.
Yeah, we never take things that are guarantees. We only do guesses and strange assumption work. It's the
I
only
was
way to
gonna
live.
make a joke that we only deal in facts, but all right.
Yeah, right. Facts. You mean rarely creative imagery. Biofuel.
I love how anytime I hear the word facts, I just can't help but think of like Ben Shapiro and the whole like feminist thing that happened.
I'll assume something happened recently and then leave it at that.
No.
Oh, then that's fucking great. This whole chest is filled with crack hammers.
Hey Taylor, so we can be lazy. Should we pipe the cobblestone generator into the kiln?
I don't know if that works, but you can try it.
You'll need item pipes for that. But yeah, you can try it out. You might have to move the kiln.
Do I need a fluid pump for it?
It's all solids. It'd all be items you're trying to move around. Since it's just not a steel bucket. What's that thing called? A lava bucket.
I'm now just imagining Stone like trying to squeeze through the fucking pipes.
Make sure you pick the right one. You gotta turn on the pipe. And you have to remember that item pipes require a redstone clock.
Why?
Because each redstone signal only moves one item.
But you need a freaking... Do you really need a pickaxe to mine a brewing stand?
You can't just use your hand?
Oh, jailbird dogs.
I mean, I could use a hand for this. Oh, apparently. Obviously, I don't know shit.
We have way too many levers. We have way too many levers.
I just so happen to not have anything that we need.
So it's just a lever placed towards the wooden pipe?
Yeah, the wooden pipe is the thing that needs to receive the redstone signal to move an item when it's on. but I'm pretty sure you'll need a alternating thing. Yeah, it works so far. It goes in. Yeah, it functions. It does the thing and then it pops out. Actually, it looks like we've got a use for the thing that I made by accident. What's that thing called?
Vacuum hopper?
Huh?
Vacuum hopper?
No, not a vacuum hopper. I didn't make those.
Badge?
I made item inventory empty triggers. So all you gotta do is get a has space trigger, which is on the 4 sides. Give me a second, I'm making it. There. So this should release a redstone signal when the item inventory that it's pointing at is not at maximum capacity. You just have to figure out which side actually puts out redstone and which side, recognizes cobble. But it'll put out a redstone signal if it understands. Go.
I'm doing this
There,
a simpler
like
way.
that. And then you something, I don't know. I really have no idea how to use this stuff or how it would even work.
Easier way, just hit the lever 32 times each lava bucket.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, we're sciencing stuff, man. We're being genius sciencers. We're science users. It's like the really high school club version of Avatar Benders. How do we start that mod?
Which mod?
Oh yeah, we need to do, okay. It's the thing with the hearts, but we need to get 24 gold blocks for that. I forgot about that. Well, time to melt down all of our gold crap that we don't need.
Okay.
Or apparently take all of these gold nuggets. Just took gold. We don't need any of these swords, and each sword gets another nugget. Because our machine that generates gold by the, what's it called? Nugget, not the, ingot. And we kind of just aren't ever gonna go through the excruciating effort of individually filtering that shit out.
So no. I start throwing gold items at you?
I'm pretty sure I got all the stuff that we'd want to destroy.
We have all this random gold armor.
But we need that for the nether, don't we?
Oh yeah. I guess the rest of the stuff is enchanted.
Yeah. So...
There's the gold horse armor.
Yeah, I guess we could just destroy that. We're never getting horses, man. We're never gonna even see a horse. Right, so that's 3 more blocks.
Yay.
And a stack of iron I just have.
Do you not have any gold ingots?
If there's any left, I don't know.
Wait, what the?
Okay. Fuck
No.
that. This stream's gonna be on for like 10 minutes. So I just done some super inefficient conversions, so yeah, here we are. We need more gold. We could get some gold kelp. Gold tomatoes, gold onions, gold potatoes. All these very good. Heart aspect of gold. Let's see. Golden knives, golden chest, gold fruit
Oh, I
skin.
forget it perfectly.
Huh?
I just kind of mashed the lever and it ended up doing exactly 16.
Nice. A gold gummy. Gold powder.
Why do we need all that gold stuff?
Oh, we don't. These are just things that are made of gold. They're
Funnel.
completely useless. But not as a joke, our gold supplies are garbage, and we're gonna need to figure out a way around that. Looks like the answer is the electric quarry again, so okay.
What's an electric quarry?
It's something that we can unlock once we learn about power. And it's really hard to make. But you could look at how it's supposed to be made. We're not getting one anytime soon, by the way.
Okay, to start at the middle, advanced machine hall. Advanced machine hall requires electronic circuit, advanced machine casings, 2 silicon batteries, and 3 electron cables. The 3 electron cables require a total of 3 electron wires and 6 rubber sheets. Get rubber sheets. You need to make either a mixer or a vacuum freezer. I'm done here. The moment you start requiring the creation of another machine just to create your machine is when I give up.
It's going to take quite some time before we get to that point. As I'm pretty sure we're going to need to make a mixer, not in a vacuum freezer. But to get a bronze mixer... Actually, we're almost there. Believe it or not, we're nearly at the bronze mixer. We just need a ton of copper and copper materials.
This is watching the cobblestone go through this thing.
It is nice. Pipes are nice, I like them. I'm starving.
Not again! Ugh! Every time with the frickin' water. See, why is lava less deadly? At least that one doesn't destroy all the bloody circuitry. But the lighting. And the circuitry.
I love this. This is so fucking broken and not set up, but it brings joy. I need to make that second breaker. Wait, this doesn't work. I need an axe. This doesn't actually work.
What doesn't work?
The pipe system I put up for the breaker.
You need an axe to pick up the cables.
Yeah. Just grabbed an axe and gonna need to make another breaker. I'm just kind of drifting along today. If you haven't noticed, I've really been drifting. There we go. Now it works. So that iron pipe is active and functional again. Iron tunnel funnel. There.
Finale.
I'm gonna try and get the second one hooked up before the stream's over, but I'm reasonable enough to know that's not gonna happen. Let's see, how hard is it for me to make a breaker? I've made one. And I looked at the recipe 1,000 times, and I need a bow still. And just like every other time I've said I'm gonna do it, the bow part is the thing that stopped me. go. Redstone, I need a bit of wood for the chest. I need the smooth stone. I need diamond. I need sticks. Let's see, what else is in this recipe? That's pretty much everything. Now so let's just assemble. We're gonna have the other breaker done soon. And we'll have ourselves 2 extra iron funnels added to this in 3 hours. Most of the reason this took so long though was just because I'm kind of mentally off. There we go, it's actually on now. I'm just gonna need to take some time to hook it up, but hooking it up is much more simple brain than making it function. I need the wood, some sticks. I need to make a hopper, which needs iron. Just take a stack of iron.
Oh my god, what is with each and every one of the bloody storage achievements?
Yeah. I stopped worrying about those for a reason because
Diamond cabinet and obsidian chest, another right wireless terminal.
we kind of hit the end of what we could do there outside of making a crafting terminal. I
Level
guess
emitter.
framed inventory chest? Huh?
Level emitter.
Yeah, that thing too. But outside of those several small things, we've kind of reached the end of what we could do with storage without doing massive resource dedication, which we can't exactly afford right now. I forgot to actually get the cable. Now I've got the cable. Welcome back.
Oh,
Oh wait, this is Keon.
maidenless.
Gonna have to wait a second.
No
Until
one
this
will
is
support
over,
my
my
advice.
friend.
Huh?
You're gonna have to wait until this is over. We could talk in like
No.
9 minutes.
No.
I'm not gonna DC because I'm not an ass, but I am muting this. There. So,
That is not my perspective.
we've got the breakers hooked up properly. So all of the funnels we have here are actually hooked up and they work if they have water and lava in them and all that fun. Oh boy.
I forgot it was on my perspective, and I forgot they can see when I exit out of the thing.
Yeah. Well, next stream's
Is-
gonna definitely have a lot more brain focus, as this has been really just mindless zombie movements.
I am just moving like a zombie at this point because I have no clue what to even try to at this point.
Well, could always do the great and big super duper whooper fun timos of building all these fun times islands. Unironically, just making islands is an option.
Okay, nothing is finally preventing me from speaking.
Congrats.
Fendi! God.
Yeah,
You're saying?
we have a lot of islands we still need to make, including just one for a village. Because we need to make a village island. I have no clue how the hell that's going to go about though. What?
We'll figure it out next stream.
Yeah, we have a board for a reason. We need to actually use the board. The whole point of this thing is so that we know what we're doing. And how many things have we done here? We've done everything that's on the board.
Yeah.
Yep. Like grab some signs and make some more shit for the board. That way at least when we come back, we know what the hell's going on. So thing number 1.
Oh, we still have another torch.
Start.
He's down the one torch I broke. What the hell is there another torch?
There. Then perfect. As if I never understood the concept of the enter button.
God. Game.
There we go. Some nice, well-structured objectives. Oh, I was starting to go crazy. It was just that Hunter's near some slimes.
Where'd it go?
Oh man, it's too bad that we didn't actually have the cursed droplets that I thought we did. I mean,
Not
we
sure
know
why we
Richard
don't.
doesn't have them. Huh?
I'm not sure why we don't.
I don't know what happened to those things. I'm gonna need to check back on our older VODs to see what happened. And see if we have to
Well,
ask... What?
The good news is we can at least skip all the way to the end because we knew we did it at the end.
Yep. I know where it is. So I should pretty much know what happened with everything. Or at least be memorized. Be reminded. That's the English. Of what happened. My family taunts me they're making something with a lot of butter. Otherwise, they're probably making some fucking confections that I will not want to eat.
Do you not like them?
I don't know what it is, but more than likely whatever they're making is something that people shouldn't be consuming.
Why? Because of the smell?
Because of the poison. You know, the poison in it all with cyanide. In
Lots and lots of
seriousness, I
poison.
don't have any idea what the hell they're making. But it's got a really strong scent of butter. So they could just be cooking lard. Who knows? It's always a possibility. So, Taylor, knowing that we're going to be going into the Industrial Revolution in full next week, is there anything you can think of that we still need? Like infrastructure-wise to make sure everything's smooth?
No, I literally woke up just to help out with the stream.
Perfect.
My brain is not on.
So, I'll take that as you can't think of anything.
Yes, that is true.
Well, some simple options would be probably making more kilns, looking at what's been going on here.
Making more kills?
Yeah, I think we need more kilns. As I see what Hunter's doing, but like... It's only one kiln, and like it can only make like one bucket every 20-30 seconds at best. And we're talking about like ideal situations. And we have 5-6 of these now. I just don't think one bucket of lava is enough every 100 seconds.
Hunter, what are you doing?
I forgot how this bloody thing works.
They produce a redstone signal.
trying to figure out how you get the trigger to activate. Since it has that item inventory has space trigger. If you right click on it, it has an inventory of 1 block.
That allows you to set a filter. So that if that particular item has space.
Yeah, you just need to get some redstone and then put it to this, I guess. The cobblestone generator.
I hate water.
Yeah. I don't actually know where the redstone signal comes out of, but it comes out of something.
Probably the red area. I'm thinking is like the red part of it, which is currently blocked by a block.
I know what this is.
Can I have some redstone to just test it?
I have it on me. I was planning on giving it to you.
Oh, fuck. Be funny, it was like, yeah, I stole all the redstone before just to make sure you couldn't do anything.
Down to the block I broke.
I have it.
Can I have it? Thank you.
We need to make more islands. Anyways, I want to see what's gonna happen here. I want this to come to a resolution before I try to stop anything.
My dogs. Why?
Just tell them that they need to stop being dogs for a few minutes.
No, they are dogs.
Is there a way to make like a redstone clock that you could turn on and off of a redstone signal?
God. Did it?
Yay.
It doesn't look to be working.
It works. It works. He actually did make it work. It's just...
No, I have... Is it not moving anything else? Because if it isn't, I have an idea.
It just needs to have a constant
Yeah, it's
pulse,
not
is the
moving.
reason.
It's not moving anything. It does... Oh.
Now if I do... the... What?
What?
Okay, let me try it like... the... How do people do it? How do people set these torches up so they deactivate each other?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All those clocks where you see like people using 2 torches in a weird way to activate and deactivate each other. Hold on.
No, I've never seen that. I've just used some people use repeaters or something.
Back, what happened?
I don't know how those goddamn clocks work where you have where you have like redstone torches set up in a way where they activate and deactivate each other. Let me just...
I think you need to have a pulse running through it to start with to cause that to happen. Say pulse and repeaters, I think, is the way this whole thing works. So that by the time the pulse gets back around, it just keeps looping over and over again instead of, what's it called? Ever truly ending. But I think you might need a few repeaters for that, or like a delay. And 1? Maybe a delay and 1 is enough. No, you need 2 because it'd have to trigger itself. There. Man, I know what that is. It's bread. It's the smell of
You like
bread with
bread?
too much butter. Huh?
Do you not like bread?
I do. The hell? Didn't you go off to make repeaters?
No. I
Oh,
won't have to die again.
alright then.
That's been the theme of the stream. Even after I got the tin, where each time there was something that's been extremely annoying, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this. I'd go off and kill myself.
Okay then.
In a unique and weird way. Anyway, I did the falling thing twice, but one of them had a bounce, which made it funnier.
Well, let me just grab the shit.
That one was not on purpose. as in the one that's happening right now.
Yeah.
That was my attempt to try and get back to my stuff. Because those pipes are placed in a really annoying location.
That doesn't work. They're in the wrong direction.
Why the hell did that break? Why?
There we go. This doesn't actually do anything, by the way, Taylor. It's useless. Because I don't know how this stuff works well enough to actually make it, you know, turn on and off of a signal. Do you know?
Why the hell are you aggroing?
Really, Taylor, making this work is simple. It's just I don't know how to make the clock turn on and off. Like its basic functions, not complicated. Anyhow,
No, no. It's just like not work. It's not doing anything now.
no, this is because the pipe isn't getting any redstone signal.
Yeah, I know.
That's why it's not doing anything.
Very annoying. Fix it. Fix it. Do it.
The problem is, I don't know how to make the clock turn on and off. I know there's a way to do it so that when it receives a signal, it turns off, and when it loses its signal, it turns on, or the other way around, but like...
Flip this around and to space it around the... hold on. You just need to make it a bit wider and I can fix that pretty much.
Well, we could worry about that tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next Tuesday. There we go. As this has been a long stream of infrastructure is pretty much what we were doing the entire time.
Well, I broke it.
So we'll be back next week to continue this whole thing. Please do follow this. Just tell people about all this crazy shit that we've done.
There, now it's set up to actually work.
Yeah.
How the...
Remember to set everything to 4 so it actually pulses, but what the hell is this thing I'm trying to say? You could look at our YouTube for VODs, our Twitter for like posts that we make. Our VODs are also on Rumble if you want to support those guys instead. Yeah, you can find all this stuff in our About section. Thank you very much everyone who can hear this, and bye bye.
So how do we deactivate this?
I don't know
That's
how, but
broken.
there's a way. I get it. Okay, so we need a different one. I was about to sign off and leave, but I figured out how this works. Okay, so we have a inventory space trigger. We instead have that being a inventory full trigger. So when it's the capacity for stone is maxed out, it sends a signal that will disable this thing.
Okay.
Or we could just have it so it fills to half instead, and then at half it puts out a signal, which probably will be the smarter thing because it'll waste like a block at full. So
we can put a repeater here, and so it acts as a one-way gate, and then otherwise just wire this out.
all right, we don't have the ship for that right now, but
I mean, this looks as fine as it is, though.
the problem is that it just throws blocks out.
Dumps everything out.
Because we don't really have a limiter item yet.
I know, but I have a feeling that it would just continuously do this, even if you just connect this.
Yeah. Anyways, because I don't want it to waste all of our hard-earned cobble. There. We could do this next week, alright?
How did it?
What? Oh, I see, yeah.
What the fuck?
That's a problem that we'll have to fix later.
And he's left.
Yep, say goodbye. Do the thing.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Go check out the previous streams on YouTube, and sayonara for now.
Go. Bye. Taylor! Do it again.
I already said bye. Bye.
Again!
Bye.